Hey guys, welcome back to another episode of Power Rangers Time Chasers. I was about to say the wrong title just now, and we are in for an interesting time. I'm not going to spoil the story, more or less. You probably read in the description or something, but this is going to be so much fun. We don't have our white man with us, so that's going to be a problem. But I think you guys are going to be okay. I think you guys are going to be fine. So let's jump right in. So as the story reopens up a month later, the team is now mourning the bad news that Alex Reeves succumbed to his illness of COVID and passed away
Dang, he
recently.
died? He didn't get fired or anything? He didn't transfer? I mean, this is the future. What?
No, y'all remember he got stuck with the giant COVID germ that time. Literally the last time we were here.
Yeah, the one I was immune to.
Yeah, quote unquote.
Quite fine.
So the team is learning the death of Alex Reeves at the hands of the deadly COVID vaccine that the future was not prepared for. But on the bright
Wait,
side,
he died from the vaccine, not from the virus?
yeah, he died from the virus, yeah.
Because I thought you said he died from the vaccine, because it sounded like
I-
you said
the- the-
vaccine, not virus.
You know what I meant, the virus, not the vaccine, because that would be insane. He died from
Dang,
the
the
healing
vaccine
ointment.
didn't work. The vaccine didn't work.
He was allergic reaction because it was a chemical component he didn't know he was allergic to.
Oops.
There were products in the vaccine that he was allergic to.
Yes.
Wasn't he the only dead?
Well, he got stuck first, and then everybody else got stuck after him, but everybody else also got the vaccination before he did. So he succumbed to it a little bit more than everybody else. Yeah, remember now?
I don't remember me succumbing to anything. Okay, I remember
Having a great time, he says.
Of course he did, Blue.
We're literally talking about one of the Rangers is dead, and he was like, I was having a good time. I don't know why this guy's dead. I was chilling.
I had a clean bill of health. There was no issues.
Rest in peace, Alex. Too bad you died with that stick up your ass.
That sounds like Danny. Yep.
Yeah, Jesus Christ. And so now the Commander Doggo Kruger is informing the team as such. Yes, it's a dark day for SPD. He was going to be something special. How's everybody feeling?
So I'm just wondering what this means for our team.
Well, we still have Dr. Shinozaki, who is still the main piece to the time traveling puzzle. Your Red Ranger, at least, wasn't all that important. He was just another part of the team like the rest of you. He can be replaced. I don't want to say it like that, but the mission has to go on. And our butts, our jobs, our dreams, they're still on the line. So he wouldn't want us sitting around here sulking. He would want us to pep up, get back out there, and finish the mission. So that's what we're going to do. And sorry to say, this would have been probably a prime mission to have him on. There's been a disturbance. We think this is the first anomaly caused by time travel. And it's appeared in 1963.
I'm sorry, sir. You mind repeating that for me?
Yes, the year 1963 AD. That's the year you guys have to go back to. Is that a problem? What part of the world? America.
We're in America.
Okay. So,
Alabama? Montgomery, Alabama.
question, Commander.
Yes.
Do I have any off days?
Do you have PTO? You don't have any PTO. You don't have any furlough. You don't have any.
Okay.
I mean, hey, we're working with SPD, so maybe we have holographic disguising equipment that'll change our appearance on the outside.
Just wear a bunch of white sheets and no one can see us.
I guess I'm a little confused as to what the issue is here.
Do you happen to know what that time period was, Commander? I mean, history may not.
Especially for Earth's history. No offense.
Well, I was debriefed that this was the civil rights era.
Exactly. You got yourself a woman, an Asian man, and a black man.
I see that. I guess I never looked at you guys that way.
Well, no offense, Commander. You are a alien dog, so.
True. Well, I guess be careful, but that's what I always tell you to be.
Don't we have like holographic disguise equipment? Don't we have any of that?
Yes, that was the question. I also was going to upgrade the difficulty of the rolls when you roll against me. So I will no longer be using a 6-sided die, and I will be using an 8-sided die now.
I'm glad you've joined my side.
There you go. Okay. Yeah, you guys are still rolling 6s. I will be rolling an 8.
Can I still assist? Okay.
Am I rolling? Wait, who's rolling? Am I rolling?
You're rolling, but I'll give you a teamwork modifier.
Okay.
I have no technologies, so I'm like.
Does this roll also go to my? Does my knowledge modifier also work? Excuse me. Work for this or no? No. Okay. And so the assist just gives me a 1.
I don't think you're supposed to have the assist, but I'll allow it. You get the 1.
I got a 6.
So there is some special equipment that can disguise yourselves.
Yes.
But
Damn.
it only lasts but so long. So you don't want
if
to
we
just.
want to. So if we want to, we can turn it on. We can turn it on and off, right? Is this like a Transformers situation where they have those holograms that last only up to like 24 hours?
Let's say they need to be charged and the charger stays in the future. So
Okay.
once you take it out there, as you use it, the juice is going to go down. So even if you turn it off and it's down to 50%, it's still at 50%.
Okay, so we can,
It's like
so we can
battery.
conserve it. That's good.
And we'll say, I'll make you guys roll every time. When you roll, losing roll 10 times, it's dead.
Okay.
All right, deal?
Better than nothing.
All right, and Dr. Shinozaki wisely searches the vast cache of weapons and gadgets and doodads. He stumbles upon cloaking device that allows them to, in a way, shapeshift their appearance. But the downfall is A, they can't be touched, and B, they gotta be charged. So they have a finite amount of juice in. So Dr. Shinozaki informs the team of these rules and how they should be using their time wisely.
Make sure nobody touches you. Conserve the energy of the cloaking device. And yeah, that's about it. Conserve the energy. Don't let anybody touch you.
Okay.
Any questions?
Well, yeah, actually, Commander, what is the...
The objective, and I'm sorry, I gave you the wrong year. It's 1968. Your objective is to find Reverend Dr. Martin Luther King Jr.
Wait. The Martin Luther King.
Yes, the Reverend Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. Yes.
Find him in what?
Your objective is to stop his assassination.
Sir, wouldn't that cause a bunch of issues with,
Based on what?
History?
yeah, space-time history, all that stuff. You know what I mean. Time travel.
Yes, I argued versus it, but they insisted that the assassination is actually an anomaly and that he was never actually supposed to be assassinated. So you are to stop it.
If time travel is so new, how do they have this information?
Not only that, but this is twice now that we've been told to shift the timeline.
I understand the concerns. First of all, it's been a month since the last episode, so by now, you guys have been running missions for like a few months. So obviously, as time is progressing, they're able to monitor certain things. Dr. Shinozaki's on the case, of course. So, but yeah, that's pretty much where we are. Yes, they can now monitor anomalies. All right, back to action. So, yes, I understand the concern, but this is for the greater good. So this is what we want to do. And hey, let's be real. If Reverend Dr. MLKJ was really that great of a man, shouldn't it be a good thing that he's going to stay alive to create an even better revolution in time?
I mean, I guess.
You guys don't look too happy. What's on your mind, team? I can't send you guys to such a volatile place without hearing your thoughts. And now that I know why you guys are probably a little upset, I would like to know more. Jesus, what is your... Danny, you've been oddly quiet. What's wrong?
Just thinking if we could stay for the full year to 1969 Summer Woodstock is completed.
I tell you what, while you guys are on your mission, I will run it up the flagpole. Say as a job well done for all your months of hard work, and also maybe a little bit of morning time for Alex. So, complete the mission, and I'll see what I can do.
Okay. And also, too, how are you supposed to do this mission without, how do I put this? Not getting arrested when someone says certain words that's gonna make me automatically punch him in the face without thinking.
That's easy. Self-restraint.
what he said.
I mean, we're Rangers. We have to, be incognito. So it's just part of the gig.
And I'm normally one who's always talking about how we should think things through. But this is a time period in which certain things will be said that I don't know if thinking things through will be as easy as it should be.
Like I said, we're Rangers. It's part of the job. Self-restraint. That's what we have to do. And again, we got cloaking devices. Nobody's gonna know if you're smart about the cloaking device. Because that's really all it comes down to.
I don't think
you don't need one.
Yeah.
It's just me and Bart that need to use one.
I'm sorry. It's just ridiculous how we have to think like that for something in like 1960. Is it 8? Yeah.
1968.
Alabama.
Okay,
How
team.
much force can I use on civilians?
Please keep in mind that you are all still Rangers, okay? The most upstanding Rangers that I picked, mostly. I didn't pick all of you, but you guys are still my team, and I expect you guys to uphold yourselves with the utmost respect and dignity and honor and integrity, and not use your powers just because somebody said a mean word. Like you guys said, I'm an alien. You think I had an easy time when I came here? Aliens have been on this planet for centuries now. I still get side eyes. I still get looks. I still get the whispers. I'm a dog. I have good ears. I hear all of it.
You get little kids pointing at you being like, "Mommy, what's that?"
What is that? Not what is he? Who is he? I would even take a who is she or what is she? What is that? What is it? And here I am, a commander SPD.
Mm-hmm.
I expect you guys.
Before we go, sir, can I tinker with the cloaking devices to make them still active during touch? No time? Dang! I guess I'll tinker with them when we have downtime on our mission.
No. The last thing we need is that.
I just realized 1968, the 1967 Chevy Impala would exist.
I will say that it's significant and go.
Danny's happy about this mission. I'm gonna find a 1967 Chevy Impala to drive in Alabama.
Maybe you can take one home.
No.
Oh my
No.
God, can we please?
No.
I mean, we could buy one. We could buy one and just bring it back.
You know how
What-
rare
what
that car
money?
is in this time period? You know how much money they go for, especially in mint condition? Bro.
Right?
With what money? Who's buying this car?
Okay, what time travel? I'm pretty sure we got some money, different eras in the bank somewhere that we could take with us.
Commander, do we have funds?
No, you are going to teleport straight to where you're, or at least to the vicinity you're supposed to be in once you walk through that portal. After that, I guess you guys haven't designed any SPD bikes yet, or at least haven't repurposed the old ones, so you guys are still walking. Sorry.
Should we change it to some more 1960 appropriate attire?
Do we have clothes?
Yeah.
No, you guys might just have to find some clothes when you get there. Yeah.
Permission to take off my uniform top, so I am just wearing the undershirt.
Permission granted.
I
Good
mean,
idea, the same thing.
because the cloaking devices, they really just they don't affect our clothing, but they only affect our outside. Wait, no, clothes kind of outside appearance.
No, they'll affect your clothes too.
Well, never mind then. I'm done.
All right, team. Any more questions?
Yes. Can you send my will to my family, just in case?
I think above all else, you'll probably be fine.
Yeah, Bart, quit overreacting. We'll be okay. We'll be fine.
I want you to remember those words. All right,
And I
Commander.
All right, team. Morph up, get through that portal, and stop Reverend Dr. MLKJ from getting assassinated. All right. As the team gets ready, they start morphing and doing their thing. So there's no 1, so we're going to start with 2.
Oh shit, that's me. Oh wait, how do I morph again?
All right.
No, yeah, it's been a while. Time chaser, number, color, ready, power up. Yeah.
Alright. So, Time Chaser 2, ink, Eddie, power up?
Yeah, close enough. Next.
Yeah, that's me, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's right. Okay. Which hand was it again?
Right.
My right hand.
Yeah, your right hand supposed to go up.
All right. Time chaser. Sorry. Time Chaser 3, blue, ready, power up.
Noise.
Whoa.
Last one.
Alright, well, as Bart is not happy, this will be a lot less energetic than usual. Time Chaser 4, yellow, ready, power up.
So sad. As the gets all morphed up. Who's gonna open the portal?
I'll do it. I'm always the one doing it.
There's only one person that opens the portal.
And that's me, because I know what I'm doing.
Is it
Right, like
portal?
Maybe it wouldn't be a bad idea, but the mission still has to get done. Never mind.
Yeah. I'll go through first.
I know one more, so we don't need to activate the cloaking devices. That's good.
Oh.
Yeah, because Ranger suits in this time period makes sense.
You might think we're like test pilots or training astronauts or something, because it's like the midst of the space race still.
People are gonna look at you and be like, a woman? An astronaut?
Russians already did it!
Be like, yeah, be like, she's Russian, don't worry.
Don't
Why
mention
not? Don't do that, don't do. We're gonna make the wrong joke, and they're just gonna be like, what did you say? It's like, oh no.
Yes.
Oh yeah, it reminds me of World War III. What do you mean by World War III? Yeah.
That's enough stalling, team. Get through that portal.
Yeah, I'm on.
Welcome to 1968 at sweet Alabama.
As Bart walks into the portal, he looks back at the commander and just shakes his head and then continues in.
They'll be fine. They'll be. And as the team walks through the portal, they emerge on the other side in a grassy plain. Kind of looks like a park. And they look
Looks like a
around.
what?
Park. And they look around, and it's just trees, some swings. Everything looks like it's all made out of like wood or like just very strong metal.
I remember. Well, I don't remember, but I mean, I've seen pictures. Looks about right.
I want to look around and see if there are anybody nearby, and if there are, what skin color.
Roll. So, and mind you, you guys are still in your suits currently until you say you're taking them off. You have them on. And Bart looks a little bit off in the distance, and he sees a couple walking in the distance. The woman has on a dress with the waistband, and her hair is all curly. And the man has on a what?
Bonnet? Is that what they're called? The bonnet?
No, a bonnet goes on your head.
I'm dumb.
Where does a bonnet go on any of this?
What's that thing that they have on? You know, like that thing that like it's like it like tightens up around like the waist area.
That's a girdle.
It's a girdle.
Yeah, that. My bad.
In his defense, it's been several decades. We're in the long future. Nobody wears any of this.
That is true. And I'm keeping that in there as well. So, the man has on a button-up shirt, his, like, kind of like looks like a lumberjack shirt down there. It's tucked in, his hair is kind of swooshed to the side, and they are, in fact, white people.
So fancy.
Okay, I can power down.
Alright, Pink powers down.
You think you're so clever, don't you? You think you're so cool.
Well, technically, in this time period, I'm slightly safer than the rest of you, so...
How close is Danny to me?
He's on, Shinozaki's in the middle, she's on the other side.
I would like to create space between, like, a lot more space between me and Danny, and then power my suit down.
Yellow is now powered down. Are you coming, Mr. Asian Man?
Yeah, I'll power down. Right as I power down, I'm gonna quickly activate the cloaking device.
Okay.
Well, why don't you guys just leave over here and I can, get information from them.
Yes, that actually sounds like a great plan. Wait, hold on. No, hold on. When you are speaking, how do you plan on speaking to?
Hello?
Okay, so I want you to imagine.
I can do the southern accent, but like, oh, howdy, y'all.
That's great.
Yeah, like out in the wind. Like, howdy, y'all. Bless your heart.
Okay.
Have
That's
you
this man.
listened to the gossip in the church this morning? Willikers.
I love it.
Do the accent.
Oh,
Sure.
God.
I'm going to need you to constantly mention your husband.
I have a husband.
Okay. All right. We're gonna die.
His name is Daniel. I'm Danielle. He's Daniel.
You know what? You guys let me know when you're ready to send your white woman.
Go
Is
on,
there
Danny.
anything
Go
particular
on.
you ask? Like, is there directions of where we need to go from here, guys? Or should I ask them, like, what
Oh.
park we're in? It's a good question to ask.
Ask them,
Yeah, ask them where we are.
yes, but also ask them what area should we avoid.
Gotcha. Okay.
Hurry up, you don't want to miss this.
Oh, like that,
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't leave.
I was like, yeah, you don't want to miss this. It's the first one. It's the first one. Yeah,
Let's do it.
Yeah. The token white girl's ready.
all right. As Danny, for some reason, perks up her titties before she walks over. I don't know what that was.
We're gonna die.
She approaches the young couple who's strolling through the park.
Howdy, y'all.
Hey there. Hi, how you doing there, miss?
I'm fine, thank you. How you guys on this fine day?
Just taking a lovely stroll through the park. What do you dress mighty different? You not from around here?
I'm originally from North Carolina. We just recently moved out here. Alabama with my husband for work.
You a little fancy. Oh. Well, why are you out here all alone?
I'm a little lost on the way to the convenience store. I think I took a wrong turn somewhere. I'm very new in town and I don't know this area too well. Can you give me some directions?
I need Bart and Dr. Shinozaki to roll.
Oh, crack.
You're rolling
God.
against me.
I got a 7.
You got a 7?
How did you get a 7?
Cause I got a 4 and a 3. Wait, no, wait.
No, you're not. You
We
should
at
be
least
still
still
rolling
got
a 6.
What?
You should
Yeah,
still be
we're
rolling a
still
6.
You're still rolling a D.
A D6?
Yeah, he's the only one rolling 8s.
Wait, hold up. I don't have a. Wait. Oh, yeah. Wait, 1d6? Okay, I got a 5. I'm sorry.
The 7. Oh,
My
Bart.
bad.
6.
It's not a team effort, and it's the highest one wins, and that is, of course, me with a 7. So, I'm sorry, what was your question, ma'am?
Oh, I was asking them directions to the convenience store. I got turned around.
Yeah, a closest convenience store, yeah, you just go down here, and then you just, well, now that's kind of odd.
I'm still morphed.
You demo, sir.
Yeah, that's right. But I activated the hologram.
And what do you look like?
I look like a white guy with blonde hair and blue eyes.
Great, roll for me.
Now, hold on. Does the hologram work for all of us?
No,
What's the one?
No. Okay, great. So,
But this also count as no.
no.
I got a 4.
Okay. So, I will give you that one because you did mention that you wanted to use the cloak earlier. However,
Bart
it's
didn't.
still black as hell standing right next to this white man.
My arms are crossed.
do I see them look at me?
Are you not watching your white woman do her thing?
Okay, so all right. The moment they look at me, I would like to bend down and motion as though I am shining Shinozaki's shoes.
In the middle of a park.
Okay. Okay.
Must be one of those areas.
Well, like
If
that.
any of you mention this later on, I might
What?
have to. When we get back and you mention this, I will have to hit you.
I'm not gonna mention anything. Don't worry.
It looks like that black man is a little lost. Or maybe he belongs to him. Well, I thought we were well past that, but well, good on him. Yeah. But anyway, Missy, yeah, you just gonna take a turn down here, go down a couple blocks, make a right, next convenience store right there, right on the corner.
Thank you so much. And also, since I'm new in town, is there any particular areas a girl like me and a woman should avoid?
Well, a pretty young white woman like yourself shouldn't have no problem, especially since you have a husband, yes?
Yeah, of course. I'm a good Christian woman.
Well, you'll be fine just about anywhere. Make sure you have your husband with you. No worries.
Okay. But what if I'm walking around without my husband? Is there a particular area I should not walk with a man?
Not in particular. I will say though, you will want to avoid those niggers. Yeah. Remember how I told you walk those couple blocks and then make that right? Now, you go a couple more blocks, you'll find yourself in Niggerville. Now, you don't want to find yourself down there. Those moon crickets and monkeys, God, they'll jump all over you. You don't want that to happen to you.
Ooh, of course not.
No one other than Shinozaki would see this, but Bart just squeezes, and it squeezes hard enough to hear that audible crunch.
I'm not. Okay. Shinozaki's not laughing, but I'm laughing.
Like, it's just like coughing, like,
What?
Oh, I'm trying to take. Oh, thank you so much. I don't want to take up any more of your time. Bless your hearts and have a great day.
You too, madam. What a lovely young woman.
Oh, thank you.
As Danny survives her first encounter, she heads back to the minorities and fills them in on her findings.
Holy shit, this sounds racist. Yeah, that would not have gone as smoothly. Okay, yes. So I found, so they pretty much told me this area over here is more predominantly African American, brown, white, black, whatever you want to say in this time period. And then you go over here, and the rest of town's like as white as a Full House sitcom.
Nice.
Okay.
The team now has to decide what do they want to do first.
Probably best that we go on over to the colored section.
Again, how long does the cloaking devices last for?
I'll say it'll probably take you a minimum of 5 moves to get there, so you're gonna have to roll at least 5 times before you even maybe get to where you're supposed to maybe wind up.
Yeah, you need to walk ahead of us at all times. Maintain.
Actually, I probably should be the one walking ahead since I cloaked.
You're keeping the cloak on?
I mean, we're surrounded by a bunch of people. I'm not going to take it off now.
Okay, alright, so
No,
you two...
We're in the park. The park's empty. Those people pass, so you could decloak
they
them
left?
because we're gonna go to the non-white part of town.
Did they leave?
Well, it's on my...
Yeah, they were walking. Yeah.
Okay, yeah, I'm decloaking. I'm saving that. You're saving that shit.
We have to say that, okay.
Yeah.
Okay,
Even with-
so I had my cloaking at 100. What would it be at now since I cloaked?
Well, I need you to roll again.
Okay.
Right, because if you roll bad, it could just fucking fail.
At least
out of
when I go
one.
to this part, I can use my regular
So
pickaxe.
your cloaking device is now down to 90%.
90%. Okie dokie.
And no, you cannot share cloaking devices.
I wasn't going to.
Just fucking...
So I guess I'm gonna start walking.
Yeah, let's start walking as the team makes their way through the park.
Maintain 10 feet away from her.
You said remain 10 feet away from her? Okay.
I think I
will
want to
do.
roll for this one.
I will do.
Mhm.
Because I'm not trying to get murdered.
So as the team, I got a 7, by the way. As the team makes their way through the park, they get to the edge of the park, and there's an open road with cars driving past and people walking up and down the sidewalk. And it looks like a majority of the population, if not all of the population, are white. There are signs that say white only, no coloreds, etc. And based on the directions that were given by that lovely couple, they would have to walk 2 blocks minimum through the white people. How would the team like to proceed?
Okay. Hear me out.
Anytime
close are
somebody
the
starts to
buildings?
hear me out, it's going to be funny.
How close are the buildings to one another?
It's almost like a strip. So it's like almost like, the buildings that are like connected, like 3 stores, and then it's like a road, and then it's like another 3 stores. And then...
If I wanted to, could I Assassin's Creed it and just like climb and roof hop?
In broad daylight?
The buildings are kind of low. They're not like skyscrapers or anything. They're like 2 stories at best.
They went skyscrapers in Assassin's Creed too.
Oh, okay.
We're gonna die.
Would we get noticed if we roof hop?
If you, I'm gonna say this: if you get noticed on the roof, the consequences are going to be a lot worse than if you were found on the ground.
Yeah, because there's nothing like an Asian man and a black man jumping on roofs of white people's buildings. That is no. That plan,
Okay,
no.
well, I guess we're gonna have to cloak again then.
Yes, you cloak. You two will walk together. I will walk behind you. And if anything happens, I'm your butler or your manservant.
Well, Danny, I guess I'm gonna have to. I'm not meaning it like that. You're a friend, but I guess I'm gonna have to pose as your husband.
Who's away, my friend?
Okay. Activating cloaking device.
I'm going to die.
All right, you just activated it again. Shinozaki roll
I got a 2 this time.
down to 80%. Now, as the team prepares themselves to walk down, somebody notices, like before, as soon as they step out, somebody notices 2 because one of you looks completely normal, like you fit in, and the other 2 look like you're wearing space jumpers. Yeah, you took your shirt off, but your pants, your boots.
Yeah, I'm in pants and boots, but I'm in an undershirt. So the pants and boots look a little weird, but other than that,
What does your undershirt look like?
plain white.
Mine's
It's just a t-shirt like this.
It's a plain white t-shirt.
Yep,
Okay.
that is exactly why I took the uniform shirt off. Nope, you're
T-shirt.
still fucked.
So I'm still at my... Okay, so I'm probably just gonna take off the jacket part and tie it around my waist, and I'm just in my
What?
black tank top.
I did the exact same thing, just tied it around my waist. Oh, actually, no, I don't have a white t-shirt. I have a blue t-shirt. Gotta stick with that. Gotta stick with the
I
Ranger
don't
theme.
It
Yeah,
doesn't matter for you. You have the hologram on.
that's right. I have the hologram on. I'm sorry.
So you two will get to watch me die. There's got to be some way.
Am I chewing loudly in your guys' ears? What I am?
What?
I said, am I chewing loudly in your guys' ears? Because I'm really trying not
Oh
to.
no.
Okay.
I thought you said something else.
2 blocks.
Please work with me, Dice. Please work with me.
Probably look like a mechanic walking down the street with you.
Yeah.
I think I'm some
Which
sort of chick greaser or something like that.
Works for me, doesn't work for them.
it actually doesn't work, period. But you're going to find out why in a minute. As the team make their way down the street, a young girl points at Danny and she says, "Mommy, that lady, why is she dressed like that? She's wearing pants. Can girls wear pants?" And then the mother's just like, "Shh, don't stare. Ignore her." And then they just kind of hurry along.
Hey, there was a feminist movement along with the civil rights movement, so
Are we yelling at this little girl that women can wear pants?
no. I see the bug-eye looks, so I just keep my mouth shut. I just mutter underneath my breath.
No.
Killer pants, you know. I got 4.
So they make their way a little bit further down the street. And now Shinozaki, roll one more time. And you're going to roll against me.
1, 2.
No, just
I
Shinozaki.
got a 6.
Holding strong.
It fell out of the thing. Another 6.
Ooh, what a couple of rolls. So as Dr. Shinozaki and the team are walking down the street, a large group of what seem to be white football jocks in their Letterman jackets. Looks to be maybe about 4 or 5 of them. We'll say 5 of them. And they're walking down the street as a group. And it doesn't look like they're going to move out the way. And just as one of them is about to bump into Shinozaki and completely fuck his shit up, he dodges out the way. Gives him a nice little slip. And they just kind of glaze through the hologram that is the cloaking device. And they manage to get through just by that.
That was close.
They've now made it a block.
How many blocks is this place again?
Well, based on the information given, it's at least 2 blocks. But we don't know exactly.
Okay.
They said a few blocks past the couple blocks they told you, but they didn't give an exact number.
Yeah,
So
Man.
right.
you guys are just walking at this point.
Yeah.
Matter of fact, I'll roll right now to see how many blocks it is to go past, and I'll use the D6. I'll be nice. I'm not gonna tell you what to roll. You'll just have to wait and see how far you gotta walk. So 1 block down. Now, as the team walk a little further, all of you roll.
6.
5.
Nice.
4.
Our car starts coming down the street. Sirens are on, but they're not. I mean, the lights are on. The sirens are not. They're just kind of just strolling at like a really low speed. Cars are weirdly slow back then. We'll say about 15 miles an hour. To us, it's like just a slow little. And there are 2 white cops, men, of course. I don't know why I'm specifying. That's 1960s. And they're kind of staring out the window with the sunglasses on. And they're looking at the peculiar situation. That is this white woman that looks like she works, and this black man walking beside this white man. And they stop.
I'm behind. I have not moved anywhere front and beside. I am behind at all times.
But you're close enough to make it look like you're with the white man in front of you, though, yes?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes. I'm not following. No, I'm not someone following, but I am definitely, I'm not on the same level. I'm someone who is below.
I'm not beside. I am not following like a stalker. I am just lazily behind my master. I got you.
My hands are in front of me and open.
No,
No, not up, just by my side. Yeah, I don't need to look suspicious either. No, just my hands are visible.
Stop. Hey, kids, come over here. And they flag you 3 down.
Kids. We're in our 20s.
You guys are kids to these white middle-aged cops. Get over here.
Whatever.
Yes.
What are you doing with this black boy?
He works for me. He's my servant.
You're a servant, eh?
Mm-hmm.
Make him do some servant shit.
Shine my boots.
Yeah, shine his boots. Put a nice spit shine on him. Come on, boy.
Would you like me to shine your boots too, sir?
Well, that's a good nigga. Now that's how you do it. You know what? Yes, I would love my boot shine. And the cop He gets out of the car. We'll say it was the one on the driver's side. He gets out and walks around the car. He sticks his boot mm, right on the hood. Go shine my boots.
I will immediately get down on one knee, kneeling. I will slowly reach out for his foot and grab one of like a rag of some sort and start shining.
Shinozaki roll for me.
Or
Okay. As what was your name? Bart. As Bart shines the officer's shoes, the officer doesn't seem to be too happy about the job he's doing. And he looks over at Danny and he goes, why don't you come help him, little lass? You look like you like a nice day's work anyway. On your knees.
excuse me, sir,
Calm
that is my
down.
wife.
Who are you talking
I'm
to,
with
girl?
him.
Oh,
I
is
don't think
that
my husband would take too kindly if I shine another man's boots, sir.
Yes, that is my wife, good sir. And I would politely ask you not to talk to her that way.
oh really now? Well, y'all must not be from around here, do you? Because around here, we obey the law. All right? So if I want your wife to get on her knees and polish off my knob, that's what she's going to do. Or I can throw the lot of you in the penitentiary and you can sleep it off.
Do I have
I'm sorry.
a flashbang?
Do you have a flashbang?
Yes.
I'm going to give you the flashbang just because I want to see what you're going to do with it. So, yes, you do.
Okay.
Now what?
I'm going to
Flashback or run? Where are we gonna run
Yeah.
to? There.
to
You want me
where
to
we
steal the
gotta
car?
go to the
Let's go
block. No, to the block. We're gonna run
No,
down the block.
don't talk him out of it. Let him use it.
Okay.
Wait, what if we're still in the car? What about the other cop?
Run him over.
No, run him over.
Hey, it's either us or them. I choose us. Wait, this guy's getting punched out. I'm sorry.
Okay.
I got
Alright.
much.
Before either of them reacts, with my head down, I want to say to the officer, I'm sorry, sir, but I don't know if it would be a great idea for a woman of her caliber to be sent bending down next to a man like me.
And the officer looks down at Bart and he says, Huck, ooh," and drops a nice loogie slot right on his forehead. And then he says, you don't talk to me when you're on your knees, boy. You keep your thoughts to yourself.
I'm sorry, sir.
And then the other officer then says, you know, Tom, that nigger's got a point. I mean, why would we make this white woman get on her knees next to this black jigaboo? I mean, that would look bad on our part. And we have an image to maintain, you know. Oh, these good folk. Let's not ruin a good day, huh?
I'm just.
And the officer, he looks at his partner. He goes, yeah, We got more blocks to patrol anyway. And then he yanks his foot out of Bart's hands. And then he kicks Bart over. Said, y'all going about your day and y'all stay out of trouble. I don't want to have to see y'all again. You hear?
Mm-hmm.
Thank you, sir.
It's like it's just biting her nails because she's like, it's either I bite my nails or I punch this guy out. Because she's like, yeah.
Oh, Shinozaki roll for me.
5.
Okay. So he walks over to Shinozaki and he gets real close and he says, you might want to be careful. With a spitfire like that, you might have some trouble. And make sure the Dark One keeps his thoughts to himself. That would definitely be a problem, if you know what I mean. All right now. And the officer pats Shinozaki on his back. And the cloaking device shifts. But luckily, the officer was already looking away when he patted him on the back and he didn't see it. So he kind of just walks off. They get in their car and they drive off. I'm going to give everybody an energy point on top of the ones I already gave you guys. That was
We normally have
very
3, right? Before.
okay. Yeah. So okay, give me another one. Danny has 7. Shinozaki has 5.
Yep.
Bart has
Oh, I
7.
have 5.
All right. That was really, really fucking good. Very
Oh,
well
so
executed.
hard.
We
And
are
then the cop
all
car just goes, it's
about
like,
to die.
they're like, you don't know how hard it was not to punch that guy in the face.
Let's just hurry up.
We
Let's just
were
hurry up and get out of here.
all
I need
about
a
to die.
beer after.
All
Let's
right.
keep walking.
Yeah, let's just keep walking. Let's just keep going.
Yes. Oh
All right.
my
At the
God.
team, I'll even throw you guys up a block for that. But I'm
I
also
will
going to take another 10%. So Shinazaki's now at 60% for the cloaking device.
60.
Yep.
That was originally at 80%, unless it went down 20%.
No, it was at 70. I thought it's at 60.
Yeah, it was at
Hoping that
70.
80 is better.
Yeah, it's 60.
I would like to wipe the spit off.
Yeah, I had to decide between a nice fit and a backhand, and I think I'm gonna save the backhand. So
I would have taken either one. Our options were not great there. We were going to die.
gotta take one for the team. Good on you, mate. Good on you. All right.
Yeah.
So as the team walks another block and people continue to stare at them oddly, they notice the convenience store that's just a block over. They can kind of see it down at the next corner. And they realize they can either go to the convenience store and maybe buy some stuff that's a little bit more conspicuous, or they can trudge on to where
Buy
that
stuff
finger
for
can go.
what money?
I'm just throwing it out there.
Wait, our morphers are wrist morphers, right?
Mm-hmm.
I would like to take mine off and put it in a pocket if possible.
Okay. You have to disconnect yourself from it to take it off because they kind of lock in.
Black man with a watch is not a good look.
I mean, you can take it off, but to put it back on, it's going to take a little bit of time. So if you're in a rush situation,
I mean, I should probably.
Yeah, I'm gonna take it.
Current currency of this time period.
Do we have anything to sell? Anything to barter with?
I don't need the clothes you're wearing.
Could she
Come on,
sell
that
her?
jacket.
We could do the good old fashioned snatch and run.
No, we cannot. No crime can be done.
Just
None.
like, do you have a changing room? Go in the changing room. Just
No.
The change room,
Because
and then just go out the back with your clothes on and just leave your old clothes in the dressing room.
even if you all are caught, I'm going to pay the price. No. Attempt to sell the shirt and see if you can get something in return for it.
I was gonna sell the jacket.
Let's try.
Is that the plan?
Yeah.
While they go into the store, I on the corner.
What'd you say?
While they go into the store, I sit in the corner, like in front of the store, but not in it.
I'm behind it. That way nobody's gonna see you.
Okay.
No, that would be hiding, and that would look suspicious. No.
Unfortunately, there aren't any good options as a black man in a white neighborhood. So
Nope.
we're just going to see where we go. So
I'll be quick as I can.
as the team makes their way to the convenience store, Shinozaki, roll again.
Gosh!
Camouflage. That's going to run out in the most inconvenient spot.
6.
So as the team make their way to the convenience store, they notice a little sign in the window that says "willing to bargain," and
Okay.
realizes that that's a really good sign to see. And what's happening now? You guys are now in front of the store together.
Going in.
All right, are just you going in? Everybody else staying outside?
Well, I look at him like, why don't you stay outside with him, and then so that way it doesn't look so bad for him standing in a white neighborhood in front of a white person's store.
Yes, but then you're a woman
Make it look
bartering.
less suspicious.
Yes.
She's doing business on my behalf. Because I have to be out here with you.
Yep.
I'm bartering for a proper dress.
Yeah. Okay.
I don't think she's going to have that kind of a problem in there. It's not like the 20s.
Okay.
A woman can still walk around without her man if she wants to.
Usually it's more common for the women to do the shopping than the man itself anyway. Especially when it comes to women's clothing.
That's fair.
Okay, so Danny makes her way inside, and it's a pretty sizable store for the time, but it's like full of racks of different clothes, and there's no real order to anything. It just looks like a giant warehouse. Not giant, but it looks like a warehouse full of just clothes. And Danny kind of just walks around looking for stuff.
Yeah, the first thing I go for, because like apparently it's more common for a woman to wear dresses around here, so I try to look for something that will probably be in my size.
As Danny is looking, a man pops his head up out of all the clothes, and then he pops back down, and then he kind of, you can see the clothes kind of bumping up as he's moving through them, and then he gets real close and he pokes his head up. He's like, "Welcome in. How are you today?"
Weirdo.
Oh, good, thank you. I'm looking for a proper dress to wear in this town. I'm from Canada, and apparently my normal attire seems to be out of place. Could you help me?
Yes, you are dressed kind of odd, and I get it. I'm not from around here either. I came down here to really make a go of it in the fashion industry. So I understand. And let me tell you, I think women should definitely wear more pants. But that's just me. I will find you a dress.
Oh my god! Yes! Pants are so much more comfortable. I could run easier, to be honest.
Now, honestly, I think dresses are more comfortable. Just as long as they're not too tight in the midsection, you know?
Not too tight by the legs, you know those pencil skirts? I'm like, whose idea was that? Nice little flare, you know what I'm saying? Gotta get, give me some room to breathe.
I totally agree. Like, we need to ban those corsets and those girdles. This isn't the 1600s. Women shouldn't be wearing that anymore.
Oh my god. Oh, honey, I don't even bother with a girdle. I don't need to anyway. Just slim stinker, yo.
Girl, you look great.
Did we just run into the fruity guy of the time?
See, the best part of this is she said she would go in quickly and proceeds to have a conversation. Meanwhile, Bart is out here
If he's
sweating.
the fruity guy, does that mean we can just walk in and be okay?
I was about to say, I was going to make Shinozaki roll again right now for that cloaking device. That conversation, yeah. And roll that.
Sweating bullets because as the time passes,
All right, girl, I'm going to get you a dress. And then he notices the two outside. He's like, "Are they with you?
Yeah.
Now, why are you making them stand out there in this hot southern heat? Come in."
Are you sure it's okay? Because when we were walking down this town, we came across these cops, and it made it seem very hostile. And all these signs,
Girl.
certain people can't be in certain buildings.
Looky here. Now, I may not look it, but I don't really belong here either. And I walk down the street and I have conversations and I get weird looks too. So you know what? Screw them. Who are they to judge us? And who are they to say who is human and who is not? You know what? And then he walks to the front door and he opens it. And he says very loudly, "Y'all come on in. Enjoy yourselves."
This is going to end badly.
It's very badly. And I'm just gonna,
You cannot take the hologram down. No.
I'm not.
We're not in an area to do that.
Excuse me? Do you have any changing rooms?
Changing room? Why? Of course, yeah, right down. It's just go all the way to the back. You'll see. It's kind of messy.
Okay. I'm just gonna run in the back. I'm gonna run in the back and then just deactivate it.
He's going to pull a Superman. Oh, shit. All right.
Back deactivated and then come back out.
Okay, I have a good cover story. Don't worry if the guy says something. I gotcha.
Okay, yeah. Okay, now I just walk back out. Keep my arms crossed.
I'm gonna die.
Where is Bart standing?
Well, my boss just went into the back and came out Asian. I'm going to stand at the entrance as though I don't belong in the store.
I want to go to an area in the store that's somewhat not exposed, and I want to use my tools and tinker with the cloaking device to see if I can make it last longer.
I'll break the fucking device. All right.
Okay.
I don't know. My luck isn't good.
Go ahead and roll, and you want to roll against me.
Okay.
We'll get to that in a moment. As the store clerk, he's looking for a dress that fits the curvaceous and fit Danny perfectly. He looks at her and he goes, "You know what, girl? Pink is your color." He literally, it's like he just reaches into just a pile of clothes and just pulls out the most magnificent. It's like a pastel pink. It's got white flowers on it. It's got a nice white bow in the back. It's got the little frilly collar thing. Well, I don't know what it's called, but you know what I mean. And he says, this is the one. Go try it on. Go, shoot, try it on.
Alright, I'll go try it on. We go back, change, try it on, and I come out and I'm just like, I keep in mind I'm wearing combat boots with this dress.
Gotcha. Okay. That in a moment. As Shinozaki finds a nice dark corner and starts to be a mad scientist and tinker with his device, he hasn't had enough time to actually learn how it works. So he accidentally clips a wire, and now his cloaking device is inactive. I rolled a 7.
With 7?
So ways to die. So many dumb ways to die.
What's the point of me using a 6 out of 9 if you can get above me? That's not fair.
I can't even tell you not to do dumb shit because I can't. Because I'm black. So I can't do anything.
Oh, so now my cloaking device is inactive. Okay, so I'm just gonna test it wait.
Yep. And so now we have an Asian.
And I'm just gonna throw it against the wall. Damn it!
You all right over there?
Yeah, sure.
All right, let me know if you need anything.
Actually, I think I do.
What is it?
You got that cover story ready?
Yeah, I do.
So I'm gonna walk out and be like, you got a blue button shirt and some suspenders.
Are you Asian?
Yeah, he's half Asian and half Canadian, so depending on the lighting, he either could look white, or more Asian.
You know, I once knew a girl like that. In the right light, she looked black. And the other light, she looked Spanish.
You know how, with lighting, certain colors are more vibrant and other colors get a little dulled out?
Girl, don't I know it.
It even does the same with my hair. Even though my hair is black right now, it can look blonde outside. It's crazy. It's wild.
Bart doesn't say anything. It doesn't say anything, but you just see him sort of trip on air.
But yeah, you got a blue button shirt with suspenders and what are those news caps called again?
News caps.
Like those caps that newspaper boys would wear. Those hats.
Like the Newsies cap.
Yeah.
That I can do. And then he hurries up. And he goes, before I forget, he runs back, digs into a pile, and pulls out some nice little short kitten heel pastel pink shoes, hands them to Danny, shoves her back into the not the closet, the fucking changing room.
Changing room.
Then he runs back over. And he dives into a pile of clothes. And then you just see the pile of clothes is kind of jumping. It's kind of moving around. And then he sticks his head up and goes, "Get out of it." And then he runs over, hands to Shinozaki, shoves him in the next dressing room over, slams the door. He goes, and then he turns and looks at Bart and goes, yellow.
Bart, without even hesitating, just goes, I'm sorry, sir, but I don't have the money to pay you.
Now look here. I'm sure you have a hard enough time walking down the road. The least I can do is offer you up a little something so you can look a little bit more decent, a little bit more respectable while dealing with the disrespect. Give me a moment. He walks over and he digs in. He's like, ooh, something special. Then he digs a little deeper, pulls out a 5-piece suit, black, yellow stripes, black vest, yellow and black tie, yellow handkerchief, fucking black, yellow
That's a
stripe
lot.
pants. Bro was tweaking out for no reason. And goes, now this is for a man of your caliber. Now go.
I'm gonna walk out of the dressing room and be like, that is a lot of yellow.
It's still mostly black, but there's definitely some yellow. Because the suit is black, but it got like it's like the thin yellow stripes, like showing down.
Okay, never mind
Shoot,
then.
dude. Yeah.
Mhm.
As Danny walked out of the dressing room wearing heels and a dress.
And I just got on my pants with suspenders with a blue button shirt, had my sleeves rolled up with a little newsy cap, just like, you know what? Surprisingly, this is pretty comfortable.
Girl, that is perfect. It is so perfect. You can't. Did the pictures exist then? I can't remember. Girl,
Yeah, they
I
existed.
don't have my camera. I would love it to take a picture. You all just look so great. Where's the other one? Where's the other one? Get out here. Let's see the suits.
So, now that I have a suit, this changes how I'm going to be. Bart walks out, and it's as though he's done a full 180 in the confidence. He is now back straight, chest wide, looking as though to be here. Just now with the suit, I guess I'm going to have to go down the route of fighting for my rights. Boy.
Ooh, I am good. Y'all look
Probably
good.
I probably should have asked you, what's your name, by the way?
My manners. I guess I just usually have my name tag, but I guess it came out when I was digging through everything. You could call me Esmerelda.
Esmerelda?
Yes, sir.
And what a fine name that is.
Thank you. And what is your names?
Yusuke.
Yusuke.
Danny?
Annie.
I'm Bartholomew.
Bartholomew. Well, those are mighty fine names yourselves. I couldn't possibly charge you for looking this good, and you all seemed like you needed some help. Just a little. So we'll see it's on the house. Just make me one promise. You gotta come back and visit me.
Promise.
Of course, sir.
Wonderful. Now y'all go and get out of here. I know you got somewhere to go. You look like you guys were pretty focused on something. I don't want to ruin it. I just wanted to brighten your spirits because we need more light out there. So go spread your light into this dark white world.
Yeah. Speaking of light, I heard Reverend Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. is going to be speaking or something like that around here. When is that happening?
You actually just missed it. He spoke earlier today. He's actually at his hotel right now.
What time is it?
Yeah, what time is it? We'll say probably should mark down the time he was murdered, but I just picked the day. We'll say 2 in the afternoon. I don't fucking know. We'll say 2 in the afternoon.
Wait,
Right,
Yeah, you're
Wait,
supposed
you
to
were
stop his
beat.
assassination attempt, so this is the day he's about to get assassinated.
as to give us directions to that hotel, that would be greatly appreciated.
Real
I'm hoping
easy.
to get a glimpse.
He is so beautiful. That is a beautiful man, and I don't mean his looks. He has a great and a kind heart, and his mind, ooh, just as beautiful. You are going to have a magnificent time meeting him. In his hotel, go right back up 1 block just the way you came. Sorry I had to send you back out there, but back 1 block of where you came, and then just walk straight up 6 more blocks.
Oh, thank you so much. And sorry we took up so much of your time, but here, just keep my jacket anyway. Like, let it be a perfect
Ooh.
Bart. I mean,
Ooh,
you know, you might
yeah, keep my old clothes too.
futuristic chic. I like.
Bart doesn't even say anything. He just
Personally,
left the clothes in the dressing room.
I think it'd be a big hit in the 80s. Maybe like another decade or two. Just saying.
All right.
Okay, thank you, Esmeralda. Bye. I'm just gonna open the door and be like, we gotta go.
Yeah. Trying to run
We'll
a
come
deal.
back and
Trying to
visit
run a
you.
deal.
We'll come back and.
So the
So
team.
just to make sure I have all the details straight. We have a black man in a suit, an Asian
Yes.
in railroad clothes, and a white woman in a bright pink dress.
Yes.
Okay.
And heels.
All right. Okay. That's fine. Yep. Let's go.
That's right.
Oh, actually, as we're making our way out, I'm going to attempt to put the morpher back on now.
Okay. I'm going to roll for
I never
something
take
really
mine off.
quick.
Oh, I kept mine on.
Yeah. Well,
Whoa.
you want black people with a watch, so it's fine.
All right. As the team steps outside, Bart decides to put his morpher back on before they step outside. Bart. Once that's done, the team steps out and they are immediately in front of a crowd of people.
Yep, because he
Oh.
yelled out. I saw that one coming.
As what?
He yelled out to invite you and me in.
Technically, he wasn't an Asian yet, so just you, really. You were a real problem.
But now there's an Asian, so you know.
You still
So-
got your cloaking device. You can activate it any time.
Bro, you're still
Wait,
Asian.
I had a cloaking.
Yes.
No, you were the only one with a cloaking device. It was only for
No,
you.
you
I
had-
helped you out to get it.
You didn't grab one?
No, it was only one. I helped you so that you could get a cloaking device.
I thought there was one for each of us.
You know-
for me and.
You know, I will say you all have a cloaking device.
There is mercy. Okay.
If you want, I
but-
can lend you mine because I feel like.
You-
That's great though.
Okay.
Except we're already in the crowd.
Run!
Okay.
Start running.
You say you were better off walking around with a black than walking around with an Asian, because at least you would, even if you wouldn't expect to see a black person in a white area, it's still like black. You see an Asian, you're like, what the fuck is that? But anyway, we're going to get there.
Unless you put on sunglasses, then they won't know the difference.
Yeah, they just look at my yellow skin.
Well, I mean, technically speaking, you are apparently half Asian, so maybe.
Oh, yeah, Japanese American.
Japanese.
The cover story I gave was you're a half Asian and half Canadian.
Asian.
Oh my god. Yeah.
I'm Asian. Wait, would it be Asian or Canadian?
It'll be chink no matter what.
About to say, it's going to be a couple of these. Like, yeah. So, the team is now surrounded by a mob of people, and they seem very angry, and they're yelling. And the two cops they were talking to earlier is at the front of the crowd.
No, we are not.
The team walks out. They hear the crowd. They're angry, and the cops are just like, "Now, the last thing I told y'all was to stay out of trouble. And now you done went and done ditched your good white man and went and got you an Asian? A Ching Chong? Are you kidding me? Now you're clearly
Oh,
causing
God.
a disturbance to these good people."
Okay, so the
Oh my God. I'm sorry. I can't.
can they be used to create like an object separate from myself, like a holographic identification? It can't. Okay.
So your
I'm
crowd
sorry.
is surrounding us because I'm a white girl hanging
Oh my
out
God.
with an Asian
Oh my God.
ran into just right now.
You said what?
I'm dying. I am dying. Jesus.
Man, look. So you guys are surrounded by a crowd, two cops staring at y'all. What is going on? Where's your white man? What do you do now?
Really, we have flash banging. I'm throwing a flashbang and saying run.
You do
I'm
still have
not-
that.
I just looked at the cop as if he's dumb. It's like, what are you talking about? This is my husband. I didn't realize he was half Asian. You know, it's white. He looks sometimes he looks more white, other times he looks more Asian. He's half Asian, half Canadian, if you know what I'm talking about.
He's a goddamn mutt. You got a mutt walking around here? What self-respecting white man or what self-respecting white woman would get with a teaching Tom? This is
And I just go,
Oh, God.
You have to see his bank account, wink.
Oh God, I can't. This is too funny. God.
I need Malik to get a grip.
I'm
need to get a grip, sir.
sorry.
If
I'm
you're-
trying to.
If you're gonna laugh
stop it.
that hard, mute your mic. I don't
I'm
mind the
so
laughter,
sorry.
but bruh.
I'm sorry. It's like you're doing way too. You're doing way. It's You're funny.
You're doing too good.
You're
No,
funny.
thank
I'm
you.
sorry. Okay, I'm gonna relax.
But you
I'm
can't
so
laugh
sorry.
every time I say something racist. We will never get through this.
It's just
It is truly a bad situation where the flashbang is now the best option.
I'm throwing a
Yeah.
flashbang.
Race don't matter, sweetie. And also, do you know how to get to this hotel? Because we're
I
supposed
don't
to
think
meet
that's gonna work.
with Dr. Martin Luther King. Because we're part of his entourage, you see. And we got separated along the way. So if you could just give us a lift, that'd be great. Thank you.
Shinozaki, now. Now. Just immediately. Now.
What'd you say?
Now. Do it now. We
She
need to run.
just told
I'm
the racist
flashbanging. I'm
white cops
flashbanging.
that she is part of
I'm
of
flashbanging.
one of the greatest, if not the greatest, civil rights activists' entourage, and they got lost.
I'm throwing a flashbang.
Now.
I'm putting it, throwing it, and we're booking.
As
I'll do
Danny
it.
makes probably one of the dumbest moves and admits they are looking for a black leader that they also follow. Apparently, Yusuke and Bart look at each other and they nod. And then Yusuke pulls out the flashbang. He pulls the pin and he throws it onto the ground. There's a lot.
Wait, I see him to throw down the flashbang. I punch the cop real quick.
It's
It's
a
like, fuck it. Oh.
As the flash goes off and smoke fills the air, Danny punches the cop, specifically the cop who was doing all the spitting and all the other shit.
So he
Jesus
can fall to
Christ.
the ground and we got a window open to run through.
And then everybody roll. And you're rolling against me.
Hmm.
Ooh.
I'm not laughing. I'm coughing.
Okay, I rolled a 3.
Mhm.
I rolled a 5.
Danny, roll again.
Roller. There we go. First roller. Second roll's a 6.
All right. As the team gets perfect execution, as their team chemistry has gotten really good over the last few months. The flashbang goes off and they manage to disperse out and away from the crowd. And they don't really stop running until they get maybe about 3 blocks over. And they kind of stop and they duck in an alleyway. They kind of look to see if the coast is clear.
Is it good?
Okay.
How does it look?
Are we clear?
Looks clear enough.
Okay. Immediately, I'm going to use the hologram.
Okay. What do you look like?
So I just need to change whatever skin is visible. I don't need to change the suit. And I will go, I'm not doing white man blonde. No. I will have black hair. I'll keep the blue eyes. We'll keep going with the blue eyes.
Gotta keep something in the back pocket. Yeah, all right.
Just in case.
As the team, as Bart used the cloaking device to turn himself into an upstanding white man, they now are back. Maybe
Oh, white face.
because there's still a weird ass half white, half Asian man with them, apparently. They feel
It's
like they
fine.
have a much better chance getting the last 3 blocks. I'm rolling. Lucky motherfuckers. That's the team. So what are y'all doing now? Right now you're in the alley. Bart is now a white man.
We got 3 blocks. We got 3.
We got-
Okay.
We're
Yeah.
gonna
Let's
walk
just go
the
for it.
3.
Let's just go for it. Walk the 3. Let's run the 3. Wait. Why don't we morph and use our ranger abilities to get there faster?
Can we teleport?
No,
Not teleport,
we
but we're faster.
You cannot teleport. But you can morph if you want.
You have more attention than just like a white girl, an Asian, and a black dude walking down the street.
This is the day of MLK's assassination.
No,
And we are
hold on.
losing-
We have flashing colors.
Just a quick flash.
Why don't we just get to the hotel and then we can figure out about Morphin later?
We are wasting time. We gotta get to Martin Luther King before
Yes.
he gets gunned down.
But if we don't get there safely, it becomes pointless. The last thing we need is to draw attention to ourselves. This is one of those moments where slow is fast.
Slow is smooth and smooth is fast. Slow is smooth and smooth is fast.
Let's go.
Okay.
I'll make you a deal. We'll speed walk. We will speed walk.
Yes.
Okay.
Alright.
Okay. We're a speed walk.
All right. As the team puts a little pep in their step as they walk out of the alleyway, they walk, we'll say they get about a block, no issues. You don't
Okay.
quickly notice an Asian man unless you're actually looking in his face. So 2 blocks to go.
I mean, I do got a hat.
Yes, you do have your little conductor's hat.
Yeah, the news hat.
That's true. We all about it. Everybody roll.
Not bad. 6.
Wait, I have to read.
I got
I I almost knocked over my soda, and I had to grab it, so that was a bad roll. Okay, I got a 6.
All right, as the team make their way down, they walk past another large group, but this time it was a group of girls. They all have on their dresses, and they have little ponytails and their bangs, and they're just pulling their hair back and forth. And they walking down the street, and they take notice, excuse me, of Bart, who seems to look like a very dapper white man. And they just kind of whisper as they walk past, and they giggle as he walks past. And one of them stops. She goes, "Excuse me, sir."
You talking to me, madam?
Yes, I was just wondering. I was just wondering if you maybe wanted to go out for a burger or in a milkshake sometime.
Oh God, we don't have time for this.
Well, I am flattered, but I'm with my wife here, so I am a taken man. But I do appreciate the compliment.
Aren't you allowed to have friends?
We always have enough friends. But I'm so sorry, madam. I am currently in a rush and we must go. But maybe you can find yourself another man. And then immediately keep walking.
Yep, walking.
Bart, roll for me.
These boots are made for walking.
That's just what they'll do.
Another one, a big jock looking, there's just one dude, just one guy.
It's a jock. It's a jock.
It's a jock. You know what they look like back then. It's a jock.
Okay, no, that's perfect. That is amazing. Is he coming towards us?
Yes.
Excuse me, sir. There is a nice young lady back there who is currently looking for someone to have fun with, and I must say, sir, you look like you are perfect for the job.
You know what? I think I am perfect for the job, considering I'm her boyfriend.
Just like that way. I'm sorry, could you repeat that, sir?
And then as Bart says that, Bart gets punched in the face. And he gets, we'll say, 5 points of damage.
That's fine, because I'm the tankiest out of the bunch. Whatever.
As he gets punched in the face, a hologram drops, revealing his black skin. And as Bart falls to the ground, and he looks back up, and he is now not just black, but I don't know if you guys have seen the AI mock-ups of what Bart looks like, but that nigga is darker than me. So he looks up, and then the jock looks down at him. He kind of backs up. He goes, "What in the hell? You're a nigger?" And then he looks back at his girl, and she's like, her friends are just appalled and just, "Black man, can't believe I was about to, what? I thought he was a white man. What was he wearing? Some kind of costume? Some kind of makeup?" She's just appalled, right? So,
no, maybe you just need your eyes checked. Like, bitch, maybe you just need your eyes checked.
as the jock kind of tries to piece everything together, he kind of goes,
Okay, hold on. I'm on the ground.
"Yes."
All right, since the disguise is up and we don't particularly have enough time for this, I want to sweep his leg.
Sweep the leg. Roll. Remember, you're going against me. Woo-wee, don't bother. Hates. As Bart goes for the sweep, the jock, because obviously he has good reflexes, manages to dodge and then kick Bart right in the face. A pretty good fucking hit. We'll say it does 10 points of damage. Bart is now down to 535, and now we have a commotion.
Okay, I want to hold on. I'm trying to remember the name of this thing. Okay, I want to use my time is manageable ability, and like and I'm trying to think of a way to explain this. I want to use my time is manageable ability, and I want to give the jock like a throat punch, and then I just want to give him like a bat kick to the chest.
Okay. I'm going to give you an energy for the smart move, and then I'm going to take your full points for your special ability.
You said take my full points?
4 points.
4 points. Okay. Wait, 4? I thought using
Your special attack.
Using a special.
Well, no, wait.
It's 3.
Your special attack is 2. Okay, so 3.
Oh, well, yeah. Special attack is 2. Yeah.
Okay.
You said you're going to give me a point and take 3 away, right?
Yeah, so now you're at 4.
Okay.
Alright, so as Dr. Shinozaki throws a throat punch and a couple of jabs.
Throat punch and then that back kick, and then that back kick, just like do the spin kick.
And the jock kind of, as time resurfaces, the jock just stumbles to the ground and then just kind of just starts holding his throat.
And then I'm gonna quickly grab Bart, pick him up, and then I'm just like, go! I'm just gonna say go, and then we're gonna just take off down the street.
Yep.
Oh
Yeah,
my
and so-
God, niggers! The niggers are attacking! Somebody help us!
Oh, I'm punching the girlfriend. Yes.
Yep.
Okay, I would like to do that immediately. Yeah,
But when that happens, you lose 20%, so you're now down to 80%.
yeah, it's fine.
Okay. So, are we punching the bitch in the face before we run, or
We don't.
Yeah,
let's
I'm
go.
punching
Let's
this
just
bitch.
go. No!
she wants to punch
No,
you?
the moment I turn the hologram on, I grab her wrist and drag her along. We're moving. Nope, there's no conflict at this moment. No, we have got to get to this hotel.
Okay, fine. You just want to punch someone in the face soon.
You already punched the cop.
Wait,
You
did
need
she?
to punch somebody else? Yeah.
Honestly,
that's
if I had
so
it my way, I'd punch a whole town out, except for Esmerelda. Okay? Everyone clearly needs to be punched in the face in this town. Except for Esmeralda.
The faster we get our job done, the faster we go home. Let's go.
We'll say
We
you
gotta
guys are
visit
almost there.
Esmeralda. I mean, we can time travel, so we can come back anytime.
Alright, so as the team makes a run for it, they manage to get another block before they start hearing sirens, and it sounds like a lot of them. And right when they're about to get to that last block, you can see the black people off in the distance.
I stopped running, and I forced all of us to stop running.
Why?
Because if we're running, it looks suspicious, and right now I do look like a white man. They're looking for the black man.
Oh, fair point.
Okay, yeah. Alright, calmly walk over.
Yep, especially since we're so close.
As the cops pull up and they circle stop, it's about, we'll say it's about 4 cop cars, 2 cops in each car. And they all surround you. Everybody roll. You're rolling against me.
I wish we kept running.
I rolled a 4.
I rolled a 5.
I'm at a 6.
Evil villain last.
4, 5, 6.
This motherfucker got an 8 again.
As the cops get out the car, their cars are multiple cars, and they surround the group. 2 of the cops from before rise to the front. And they go,
Oh, fuck.
this is the last time you gonna cause a disturbance in my town. And it looks like it's the same
sorry.
lot. Who are you?
I'm sorry, sir. Yeah, I do not believe we have met. What disturbance are you talking about?
Well, you
He
with
said,
them? You guilty by association, because this little missy, I keep having problems with her. And I'm pretty sure she's the one that punched me. This one,
Oh,
Sir?
this Ching Chong Ding Dong, he was also a part of the disturbance earlier. Now, I don't know where that nigger is. And I
now
don't know
hold
where that
on
other
1 minute,
white
sir.
man is.
Hold on 1 minute, sir. What I will not do is sit here and allow you to disrespect my husband or my. Oh boy, that was about to be bad. I will not allow you
no,
to
it's probably
disrespect
that.
the wife of my brother. How exactly do you know that she punched you?
Well, considering a flashbang went off and she was standing right near me, and then I got punched.
Oh, hold on there, sir. Now you are saying that my brother's wife has a flashbang. This dainty lady here pulled out a flashbang on you. Is that what you're saying, sir? And then this woman punched you, strong officer of the law, in the face. Is that what I'm hearing?
And the cop kind of looks around at his cop buddies. He's like, now look here, son.
Now, could you be mistaken, sir? And I would gladly appreciate it if you would stop calling me son, because my father is still alive and he does not look like you. Now, I mean you no disrespect, for you are an officer of the law, and we must abide by that law. But as what I'm being told, you are saying that she assaulted you. Now, you look like a pretty strong sir, so I very much doubt that that would have happened to you.
Here's the thing here, boy. The thing about assaulting a police officer, it ain't about whether she hurt me or not. It's the fact that she struck me. And she did. I saw her. We all saw
Uh, that's no, but you said there was a flashbang, sir, so you saw nothing. For all you know, it could have been random bird. No?
her. I don't know, boys. What do you guys think? Did you guys see her punch me? And then the rest of the officers angry. Like, yeah, I saw her punch you. She cold cocked you when you wasn't looking. But you took that hit though, Wall. You definitely took it though. Yeah, I saw it too. I was there. Yeah. So
So you all saw this then, and you would take this to court, where you would stand in front of a jury and tell them that this kindly woman, for no reason whatsoever, punched you in the face. But not even that, but somehow had in her repertoire a flashback, and you wish to take this to the court.
Sweetie, can I ask you, what is a flashbang?
Oh, now, darling, you don't need to worry about that. That is nothing for a woman to think about. Ain't that correct, officer?
I don't know where you kids are from, but around here, I am the law. I am your judge, your jury, and I am your executioner. Now, if I say that little missy punched me in the face, well, damn it, she punched me in the face, which is assault to a
I'm
police officer. Now,
so
I've had just about enough of your mouth, boy. Now, you can go down with
oh,
him if you want. But as of right now, I'm taking Ching Chong Bing Bong, and I'm taking her in. Would you like to come as well?
officer, no, I would not. I will, in fact, go and call my father, who not a judge here, but he is a judge. And
Mm.
I would like to hear his opinions on the matter, if you don't mind.
Well, you go make that call. Until then, and then other officers kind of approach and grab Ching Chong Bing Bong and the white woman and turn them around and throw them in handcuffs and start leading them back to the cop cars. And then that same
Fuck.
cop
I was
walks
gonna
up
start morphing.
walks up to
Yeah.
Bart and he leans in and he goes, "If I see you or your brother again, I'm gonna send your ass up the river. You got me?"
Oh, don't worry, sir. We will be seeing more of each other. I promise you that. Though
Mm,
we shall do so in front of the public.
mm.
We shall see who is the law. Have a wonderful day.
And you do the same, good sir. And Danny and Yusuke are thrown in the slammer.